Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and today we are back with a channeled message. There is some sort of situationship or some complicated relationship you had romantically in your life, and they have been either, I don't want to say haunting your spirit, but we are getting to that time of year, right? Um, and there's definitely some sort of channeled message that their higher self wants to let you know at this moment in time. So let me dial in and see what spirit wants you to know about this situation. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear at this moment in time. Please allow me to speak clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear in this moment. Thank you, Spirit. So, what I'm first being kind of pulled to is that this message is more or less the fact that they have their 5D higher self wants to reveal certain things about this connection, or maybe even confirm certain things that you have been feeling, that you have been uh, thinking about this situation, especially if you're not in contact. It seems like that from some of the channeled messages that I pulled from the deck that I have, just trying to see, because I kept hearing situationship, and I'm like, okay, what are we talking about, Spirit? So the first message that I got was something about you keeps me coming back. So if, especially if this person has been in and out of your life, or they don't know how to be consistent with you, that is that is something that I think they battle with internally, because they might see people as disposable, and that's not because like they want to use you in certain ways. Like that's not it. That might be what you think because of how you feel about the situation, but I don't think that's how this person sees you. I think that that's their own pain and trauma, that they can't attach themselves to people. But there is something about you that keeps them coming back. There is something about you that they feel deeper, that they know that there's something more with. The next card is, I never got the chance to tell you how I feel. And that might be because they realized a little too late. Letting you go hurt me too is the next card. Letting you go, and finally letting you out of their grasp, I want to say, because I like opened my hand as I did that. That wasn't easy for them. But I think that they knew it was best for you because they weren't giving you what you needed. And at a certain point they might have done a lot of things selfishly, but in the end, if I don't think that they want to see you hurting either about this situation. So I think that's why it was not what they wanted to do, was let you go, but that's what they knew they had to do. I hear your name everywhere. And especially even if you have an uncommon name, like they still hear your name. Like they really do. And they are so like shocked by it. Like, how did I hear their name? Like that's not even common. Like or they'll see it and it might be misspelled or something like that, and then they'll think like the way that your name is spelled is the correct spelling, like things like that. um that's funny. Actually, I've never gotten that so specific before, but I guess that might be um that might be for some of you. Would you take me back is the next card after that. They might think about this a lot. After all the time has passed, would you take me back? Would you take me back after everything that I've done? Would you take me back after something horrible that I said? However that resonates for you, I think that this person really thinks about what they did to you, and if that if they can even make up for it. I hope you miss me too is this card next. Rather, the next card. Maybe they feel like if they were to communicate with you, they wouldn't say things in the way that they want to. They would say things in the wrong order, or they would miss something or something like that. Like it seems as though they feel like they don't think that they would get their message across with how they feel. And I think that it kind of leans into that. I never got the chance to tell you how I feel because maybe they want to and they just don't know how to do it justice. Oh, I kept secrets from you when I reveal another card. Wow. I kept some secrets from you. I don't think that this is a way of betrayal. I think that this is a way that, in the way that they thought you would judge them if you knew some of the things that they did realistically, or who they were, or who they were hung out with, or things like that. Um, like let's say they use some sort of recreational like drugs, or they're like they like to drink or something like that, and that's just like not your cup of tea, and they like kept that away from you because they had a feeling like you would judge them, probably because they were judged in the past. And I don't think that was intentional. I think that was to save face. I think they really wanted you to have this good impression of them, this good, like they wanted to have a good reputation in your eyes. I want to be the one to make you happy. Wow. That might be a realization that they had after all this went down. They might have not known that that's what they really wanted, but I think that is what they truly, I think that is what they truly want. Their higher self is saying that it probably makes them sad if you are with somebody else. It probably makes them sad to see that you are happy by yourself or doing your own thing. I wish circumstances were different. Wow. This person really wishes that things went a different way than what they did. But I think they know that there's nothing that they can do about that now. And that it's either moving forward and healing and learning and pushing through. But I still think that they like want to give you your flowers. Like they want to do something to like make you aware that maybe you were the one that helped them do that. Would you wait for me? I don't know, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. I wouldn't I wouldn't suggest it based on how your energy is coming across here. It seems like you made a lot of mistakes there, buddy. I'm going to confess my feelings soon. Maybe that's why Spirit is saying like this is some information that we wanted to reveal, or maybe you've had these feelings like this person is like having all of these realizations and epiphanies about what's happened between the two of you because they're finally acknowledging it, that there were things that have genuinely blocked them from a potentially really wonderful relationship. And that might be something that they weren't ready to confront. Would you forgive me? That's up to you. Forgiving someone and taking them back are different things, but please, for me, do not take anyone back if they haven't shown you that they've grown, that they've changed, and that they've learned. Because you don't deserve to put yourself back into a cycle of someone treating you the way that they have already. You know, we are growing, learning, and moving forward, right? Right. We need honest communication. Jeez. They want to confess, like, and that was under I'm going to confess my feelings soon. So they are going to be honest. I don't think that they're going to hold back. They might say things like funny, like I was saying before. They might say things not in the way that they're like really trying to. I think, but they're going to be trying so very hard to be as communicative and honest as possible. Loving you scares me. Wow. They definitely have very strong feelings for you. And if they've never told you that they love you, that's probably because of how deeply it scares them. Maybe they've been hurt by people who they have told I love you too, and it has really warped their opinion of how to love and how to be loved and what love looks like. I should have listened to you. I miss holding you. Oh, you were probably very communicative and expressive about what you needed from this person. It doesn't seem like you were holding back. It seems like they just did not know how to meet you where you needed to be met. And they miss holding you. They miss being physical and affectionate with you. That intimacy is not something I think that they feel or give very often, and that might be part of the reason why they knew you were different from the rest. I want you to be mine. This person really does love and care for you. But I don't know if they were able to be as committed as you were asking for when you were asking for it. They might have been going through certain things where they needed to be by themselves, and that was not that might not have been what they wanted, or that might have been what they wanted out of trauma. And they might be somebody who's hyper independent, and I'm hearing like avoidant attachment. So that might be something that you want to look up or look into. But none of these things mean that this person doesn't care for you. I just don't think that they knew how to handle the type of feelings that they had at the time that you guys were in this connection. All right? So please let me know how this message resonated and if this resonated for you and your situationship or however complicated romantic situation that you're in. Please let me know. I would love to hear about it, and I'm sending you lots of love, peace, reassurance, and discernment going forward. If you want this in your life, that is your choice, but use your discernment on how this person actually is versus what you want from them. Okay? So, my darlings, have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.